And I don't want that. Yeah. Why? It's just gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want that. So yeah, I told Mom. I told Mom.
I'll probably get one out on tomorrow next week.
I was telling her that I don't want that.
So where's the left? So I got you gave me them.
Yeah. I'll put them in here.
You ready to save the fall? Well, no, don't do that, it ain't.
No,
Yeah, why not?
they can't eat them. Just like she said, you don't eat them.
They don't really bite anyway. It just pops them out.
Yeah, it does. They bite. Yeah. I know. Like, you can cut it if it gets you. She kept that one.
Is it not? I was thinking about chocolate.
Nobody knew my finger going. So I do next to that. Put her head out.
Hey, white phone.
First you gotta use gloves. You need to get yourself right. It looks like Judy's.
And there's about 5 more minutes left on that tape.
That's why it lets us
I did get used to it back then.
When it's done, we better go while we're there. Oh, what it do to make it dark when we get
Kids in the graduation,
You found something to take back on the road.
Well, we got
Because not really, because kids might get nervous.
We got them houses out there. We'll give you some of them cream soda.
The young run things, yeah.
We
We'll
got,
put them, and that's why I want to give y'all 5 little somethings to take back. That way, if the kids, you know, thirsty on the way back home, they'll have something to drink, you all won't have to stop and buy. Because
yeah, you can have all of
kids
them.
don't walk. Well, what about you all? What about you?
Every 6
Now,
months.
cream soda and all, and cream soda and all.
Well, I'm gonna like 4 or 5 little small racks, trails, to take back on the road, because your kids might want you to stop and get them something to drink, you know, they might be thirsty, and you'll have that to give them.
Judy, that was side 1. Here's side 2. Before I play side 2, Judy, you forgot to give us them soft drinks. Only, you know, we didn't really need them. And also, Judy, I'm sorry that my children opened up your soft drinks that was left in your refrigerator. Okay, here is side 2.
What is that, 45?
She left. Left it? Yeah, I was still embarrassing in that dress.
She's lost, she lost, Does Judy do that?
Are they gonna forward
Well, the reason I'm doing it, Johnny, is because, you know, I'm here.
Whatever's being recorded on the tape, whatever's being recorded, whatever's being recorded on the tape right now, I want you to record it and send it to me.
Judy,
Then that way we'll both have it.
Judy,
Oh, right? Here I was just a talking.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, she's recording the second side, I think third.
where can you get
You
batteries
better
for
bet
a
over
recorder
there.
at around
Sit
here?
down.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you know where you can get batteries?
I mean, get them
Batteries.
reasonable, yeah.
She said that you can get them.
It takes the big
Yeah,
battery, you
there's
know.
taters.
It takes 10 of them,
Well,
so
don't do
I'm
that.
gonna
She
get
said
the
that
50.
where they are in about $4 something.
Well, we can get
I
it
got
that
some
way.
more
Do
for
you know
women,
where?
so don't get worried, you know.
That's
I
right.
got plenty more.
Hey.
Hey, Grandma,
Hey.
will you go with John or Linda, or both of them, if they want to both go? Down here at Taylor's, she's wanting to get something at Taylor's. She wants to buy some cigarettes, she said, I think.
No, don't, I got some out in the truck, I just, you know, didn't want to.
Well, you just want to buy something, I think it's Taylor's.
No, I want to get some
John,
batteries.
they want some
He wants to get a
batteries for
coupon.
Batteries, that's what it was. Linda wanted to buy some
Hey,
batteries.
get that Taylor's coupon book you got the other day. One where I took that 4 light bulbs out for $1.47.
Yeah, it was
Cecily, maybe you're listening to
every
cassette.
item, you only get one coupon in the book for
I
it.
know.
Well, we never bought
Michael
batteries.
Jackson and the
Yeah, and y'all
The
wasting
batteries,
mine.
Huh? Y'all run mine down?
No, we didn't use them.
I didn't use yours, Mom.
We couldn't.
Well, we'll get it back there, we'll get yours later.
We was, Dad, we was gonna use hers.
John,
What did yours hold? 10
hey,
back?
John, John.
Okay, well, look,
Hey.
if you look, you
Oh,
can
I
open
know.
it, stop, well,
I know.
Well, you can go wherever you can get them, you can check
Hey,
that.
John.
When you get back,
Sunflower seeds.
When you get back, I want you to get the bottles.
get the bottles out, and then we can get that stuff that she should have. Yeah.
Well, when I get back, I want to go.
It is cold.
Yeah.
You know, about 2 months after you sent her that, or a month, a fella gave me four. Did not work out.
I'm not going
I ain't
to.
And a gear and
Where's the blood?
I ain't gonna let it back some finger on it.
And I bought that, you can buy them for
No, I hate
$5, and I bought that, and that seemed like a good one. We talked
I don't
over
like
it,
to
and
eat
started
it.
over.
It's over here.
And played off of it, so,
I'm scared.
she said that she wanted to
I
send it
know
to
it will,
Judy,
Mike.
because Judy doesn't have it.
Here, Linda.
Okay with me, she put it.
Linda?
after that fire, we didn't have nothing.
Whenever time I see one, and it's $5, I'll buy it, and take it back, you know. Yeah. Then I figure if I got it, then you can resell it for more than $5, and send it back.
Hey, son, watch it, if I hit you with it, he's all for rough.
Judy, this is technique. That's not for a 1930.
That is.
He had that stuff over.
Michael does. Johnny wants to know if anybody wants a piece of cake, he's gonna cut the cake. He's gonna cut the cake.
Johnny, don't go with me, guys. You're too fat.
There you are.
Ain't nobody too fat to eat cake.
No. It ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt
I'm
you.
eating a cookie.
Okay, let me sit down. Down here in my plate.
He kinda like me.
I found someone in her own family.
You.
Man.
No.
Okay?
Oh.
She is more about it.
He like to hear you, don't Oh, that hurt.
Then, there is a coupon, it tells you about the battery, and it's getting cheap. And the traders is just about a $1 about half down. I'm gonna let Granville take you all and show you where it's at, cause y'all might want to see some other things or something.
What you get, just so much off of,
Anything you wanna get out of the
Really,
book,
you know, we don't have the money.
you just carry that coupon page out, you can take it with you.
If there's one in there, I thought I saw one on battery.
You. No, beat me up, you. What about me?
Yeah, they got batteries, one for batteries.
You gonna
see
beat
it?
me up?
It's in there somewhere, I think it's about middle ways, I think now, about middle.
no, let me have it, I'll find it in a minute.
It's got a picture of the batteries in there too.
Take me to the.
Hey, Mike, don't do that. No. I don't think your kids are used to that rough treatment.
I just hope Sue don't call juvenile court.
Michael, these people are not used to that rough treatment.
No,
He's playing, you know, but he plays rough.
this says $4 for $1, it's carpet spraying.
Of course.
Right here.
Don't be dead.
Nurse Sue, I'd be
I thought it
careful
was a
about.
basket when I first looked at it.
Michael, let me tell you something.
Don't y'all ever stick your naked hand in there because of my bite.
Who you call it?
Mike,
I can make it blue.
keep your glove on. You know, keep your glove on. Because don't put your naked hand down there, it might
You
bite.
bring your teeth on back you way.
Yep. Randall probably did. I won't
Let them do it.
I would.
He
I
said
won't
it takes
do it.
about 4 days to let them get to know you.
I'll be your dog.
And know that you won't hurt it.
He pops his mouth like that to be left alone, and it works real good.
Okay, tell me what it, 4 for 88 cents.
Yeah,
Four
four battery
You
pack.
wanna pat it?
Well,
$78 cents. You might get your
What do you
couple
do,
of
Gary?
Everett,
No, wait a
that's
minute.
McDonald's.
Okay,
You only get 4
Don't
of them.
turn it over.
And you get one free when you buy how many?
One free
You buy
battery.
3 and you get
buy
one free, you know. You buy 3 and you get one free.
Mom.
4 for a year.
Or one free battery.
One free battery.
Whatever. Anyway, it's 4 for a year.
You need 10.
Granville, you only get, for one package of
this
batteries,
battery?
don't you?
Do you have to that page up without turning that page?
And you only get,
Hand that to Linda or John, whichever, or both, you know, if they're going to store it.
you only get,
Grandpa, you go with them, because they don't put change. It's only right in the hay, you know, that's.
Well, look, John,
You
whatever
go.
it is, that's 4 batteries. We'll get them 4 and go on from there. We'll get 10 batteries.
it's just batteries.
They're 4 for 88
Okay.
Mom, if I knew that you had, she's still poor.
Well, Johnny might as well go through that.
Well,
Come on, John.
Mom, that picture was recorded.
cents. Oh, it tells you what size and everything.
you guys better go on top or there's gonna be big.
Or you
fights.
just Johnny, it tells you on that coupon what size you can get, you know,
See,
what
do-
sizes they come in on that
C or
coupon.
D, mine takes D.
Mine has C. I think it's C in it. Blended.
Yeah.
C.
He
You turn, okay, when you get up here at Preston, you make a left turn. And you go down about a block and a half. 2 blocks, something like that. And it's on the left side of Preston. You're still funny. And a mailbox right behind it. And that's where I mail my mail.
Sue said that mother got shots. I asked her if she got any shots or if she was taking medicine. And she said she was. They need to give her some iron for her blood. You see, she's got low blood.
And they need to put a blanket on her, baby.
And she needs to gain some weight. In other words, she's the worst that I've ever seen her.
That's me
This is
too.
the worst that I've ever.
That's me too. I've never seen her that.
Because any time that I ever seen her, she was always healthy. And she, you know, she was chubby.
Always
You know,
up where
she
she
had
could
meat
get-
on her bones.
She could get around.
She wasn't ever fat to begin with. But the thing of it is, you know, she still had meat on her bones. Did you see how skinny her arms was?
Oh, Lord. That was real.
And her legs?
Hey, Mom. But how much would something like this cost?
And her leg, I don't know, Sissy, no, be quiet.
Okay.
And she said that she hurt real bad in her leg and foot.
Yeah.
And I believe she was hurting while we was there. And you know, when that nurse was in there, when she had that thing pulled around her, and Sue didn't waste no time, she had to get back.
What'd you do?
But,
You and
well,
John.
anyway, the nurse, you know, told them to walk out. Maybe that's why Sue, you know, walked out.
Yeah. What you and John could do is look around, see the prices on wheelchairs and what the cheapest price would be. And then if you decide to get that one,
Well, we might
okay,
have to
you do
buy a
this.
new one.
I want you to split it
Why
like
don't we try to
50-50.
get a second hand?
I want you to split that price like
See, 'cause they're
50-50.
as good as the new ones are. And they'd be cheaper.
Whatever that wheelchair would be. You know, like maybe, it might be 100 or something, I don't know. But if it's, say, I want you to split it 50-50, like if it's 100, in other words, you all pay 50, I'll pay 50. See what I'm saying? Okay, whatever the price is and you find out, then write the price down and take that price
It
off
looks
with
to me
you.
like they,
And divide it, you know.
maybe they
Split
won't
it in
let her
half,
get
like
one.
50-50,
Maybe
you know,
they,
whatever.
maybe the reason she's not in one.
Let me know how much it was,
Maybe
and
it's
then,
'cause
you know,
they won't let
and I'll
her.
go ahead and pay the other half by sending the money back to you and
Well,
John.
anyway, you know that thing she was sitting in? It was like a wheelchair, but that's not a what you call a wheelchair. It's something like one, but it's not one.
George.
So
what
you think they have them and they just don't want her to be in one, or what?
No, that one black one that went in there.
And Sue said she was gonna ask the nurse about it, she never did that.
She said they didn't have them there, the ones that's already there were me.
Yes, you did,
That's
Mom.
what she told me. And she said you could rent them between that, Pineville
And she's
and,
wanting that bed, she's
and,
wanting now that
Middleborough.
bed, you know?
Hmm?
Mother's wanting now that bed.
Yeah, I know it. Now, she wanted to go back with me and
She
you,
might
Linda,
already be thinking that
She
she
wanted to
could
go
get up
back
and move
to
around,
Greenville with
that
us.
she could get along good and everything, but see, she probably thinks that as long as that, see, laying in the bed will make you sick.
Oh,
whether you're
speaking
sick or
of
not.
Greenville, while I got it on my mind, Grandma, I was talking to Grandma, we, thought that Mama, she loved her dad, and everything so much, cause he was the only one that was good to her, and her
Yeah.
mother deserted her when she was 9 years old.
Yeah.
All right. I figured it up. Grandma was 17 when Mama was born. She was 26 when she left Mother.
Yeah.
Okay? And we were I was talking to me and Grandma were talking about how she might want to go, see her dad's grave and want to be with him when she died. And Grandma said that the only way that you could get Mama, get this where Mama could be buried in that cemetery where the church is, beside her dad, would be if Mama was a member of that church.
Well, see, I believe,
And the church people would go
I
ahead and
believe
listen up.
Mother loved Dad and everything, as a husband and everything. But she worshipped her dad, and
Yeah,
everybody
she did.
knew that.
She did.
She was
Okay?
crazy about it.
That church, we talked to that church. Those church people could do something, for Mama to be buried with Dad. But Grandma said that they wouldn't let her be buried there unless she had been a member of that church.
Yeah.
Now, if Mother was a member of that church, she will be buried by her dad down there if that's what she wants. But you'll have to talk to the church, And then the church will make arrangements and everything. See, I was telling Grandma, I said, I wonder where we could go, me and Linda and John and, and Sue, and the boys, Jerry and John. I was wondering where we could go to see what we could do about Mama being buried beside Dad. And he said that we wouldn't be able to do anything unless she went to that church. Unless she was a member of that church.
Yeah.
She'd have to be baptized or
See,
that
what
church,
the only
be a
thing
member
about
of
her
it.
being buried in, well, I don't like to even talk about her dying or anything. Because I just can't,
No. I watch
think,
17.
of her. Well, if I knew for sure that, she was going to heaven, well, I wouldn't mind as much if she did as I would now, but I still, wouldn't want her to.
No,
You
I want her
understand?
to go to heaven.
But, I just, want her to go to heaven.
Nobody really knows for sure where
Really,
anybody's
Mother's
going.
never done nothing bad, though.
Linda, I don't even know where I'm going.
When you just think of it,
Huh?
Mother's never done nothing, bad or nothing. Yeah, I mean, she said a few bad words, but the only reason she says them now is because, she really can't help it, it's not her fault.
She's sick.
That she
She's
says it.
pitiful.
So God might, forgive her, but the thing of it is, Judy, each person,
Well, God
like me and
understands.
you, are wanting her to go to heaven and everything, Mother has got to come to a conclusion. And she's not crazy. She's got to come to
God
a conclusion
understands
to
that
ask
she's
Jesus.
sick,
Yeah, but Mother's got to ask Jesus to come into her heart.
Yeah.
She's got to do that. Everybody
She's
has
got to
to.
do
each
that on
person.
her own. We cannot even pray for her.
Didn't you hear Mother say that that prayers didn't do no good?
Yeah, she said that. Because I told her that I've been praying for her.
Yeah, I know it now. That's when I heard her say it. She said, prayers don't do no good.
But I believe it does, because I prayed to God, our Father.
He
When
answered a lot of
I had my prayers out by saying, our Father, when I
And you know what my husband said? He says that if you're in sin or anything, that God don't hear your prayer. He says that only ones he hears is the people that's right with
I
him.
prayed to our
And
God.
I don't believe that. I believe he hears everyone's
I
prayers,
prayed.
even if they aren't.
I said, I'm saying this prayer through Jesus Christ.
He's answered my prayers, and I'm
To
the
you.
sin. As long as you smoke cigarettes, you're the sin.
I thought I read somewhere along the
Well,
line,
okay,
a
you
testament
gotta
or
give up
something.
smoking.
It says, when you pray, say, Our Father. I don't know if you read that or not, but I've read that part. I think it was in a testament. It had to be, because I didn't have the Bible. When I had the testament, I read a part where it says, when you pray, say, Our Father. You know.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way you say your prayers. When you get ready to pray, you say, Our Father.
Well, you know
And
what
you can
I'm-
say, I ask this through Jesus Christ in your name.
What I'm worried about now.
Okay, that's what I did. And I asked him if he would make it possible that all of us, that I could see you and Mother. And if he would make it possible, I said, I'm asking this through Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Will you make it possible that she'll remember us?
Yeah. Well, she remembered.
All right, she did. So I knew right then God answered my
She didn't
prayer.
talk to me at all, Grandma.
I knew God answered my prayer.
She wouldn't hardly even look at me. The last time I was at Grandma, she just sat and stared ahead.
Sue down, didn't she?
And when Grandma would be talking or something, she'd snarl nose up there.
She said, you ain't got no more money to give away. And she's talking about the Sears and the Phillips.
Yeah.
She's putting Sue down.
And I tell you what I'm worried about now, Judy. I'm really, in other words, when Sue told me she was sick, I knew that she was bad off whenever she told me that she wet in the bed. Because I ain't ever known Mother, as long as I've known her, to wet in the bed
never
or
done
anything
anything
else.
like that in
But
her
too,
life.
she's a lot older now, too.
Yeah.
But still,
She's 70.
yeah, I know it. But still, she's got a bladder or a gallbladder, in other words, infection. And,
Well, they are
but what I'm worried about
to
now
operate on her, get that out. But then,
is after I go back to Sydney,
like
I
you
don't
said,
know,
she
maybe
might
not,
die,
but I'm just thinking that somebody's gonna write me a letter like Sue and tell me that she died or something. And I tell you, when that happens, I'm just gonna go all to pieces. I might have to be put somewhere. in a
Suppose you
hospital.
went on like that after getting a letter like that, and you came to Louisville to go to her funeral or something, and she would still feel that.
Because, I just,
Sue lies so much,
as much as I know,
stretches things.
that she
Look how
does.
she said Mother was in the hospital, they're operating on her. She's real bad off, and she might die, and look at all the things. It makes you look back at all the things she said. And then when you got down here and you found out, other, different. She wasn't in the hospital, she was in the nursing home. Now she could have, I'm not saying she wasn't, she could have been in the hospital earlier,
Yeah, well, Sue
And she could have
said that
just
she
gotten
was.
out too,
Sue said that she was, and Sue said that she was
Didn't
gonna.
that woman say something about Mother has been back now about a week or a week and a half or something other
Yeah, I think
from a
so.
hospital?
Well,
So
see
that
what
part
Sue
might
done,
be-
she wanted to stop there before going on to the hospital just to make sure. Maybe Sue didn't know, that she was there. Maybe
I hope whatever you do, if Sue ever comes to your head, you don't play that one tape. Cause that tape right there.
No, I ain't gonna play.
Cause
no,
Sue will go
no,
back
she's
and
there.
spread the news to Grandma. Her, they'll get together. You know why?
Leave Sissy go outside.
We'll lose our,
Yeah, I guess so.
we'll lose our income, our kids, our home will be broken, everything else. See, Sue caused me to lose mine.
Yeah.
She's the one caused me to lose all.
But see, I'm also thinking too, that when
You had a little boy named, Gregory Ornell. I remember.
Well, what?
You had a little boy named Gregory Ornell.
No, Jerry.
Huh?
Jeffrey.
Oh,
not
Jeffrey.
Gregory's
Jeffrey
the ones
Arnell.
that Grandpa's right now.
I remember that.
Jeffrey Arnell, well, he's only.
You don't know where he's at either, do you?
Greg's only, let's see, Greg was born in 65. Jeffrey is,
Does John know about Jeffrey?
yeah.
Well, anyway, I bet you don't know where he's at, do you?
Mhm.
I don't know where Laura and Williams.
Greg's 2 years older than him.
You know, Laura and Williams got our parents' names.
Greg's 2 years older than him.
Oh,
But anyway, I'm just afraid I'm gonna go back to to Sydney, and I'm gonna get bad news. And I tell you
You
what,
know something I know.
if I do,
It always rains after a day.
I might have to be put in the hospital somewhere. Because that's just how
Then-
bad I'm gonna take it.
It always rains after someone dies, don't it?
Because haven't you noticed me
I was noticing something.
that when I was
Yeah. I was noticing something about something.
what
else.
I mean about me. Haven't you noticed that the whole time that I was in there with Mother, that I just cried and just kept crying and couldn't quit?
I cried, you know, when I went
And I cried around my brothers. I just cried all the time, and especially Mother. And even when I was sitting there in that truck, I just kept seeing her laying there helpless, you know, and as puny and everything that she was.
in.
And I just can't hold the tears back. So if I go through that, just seeing her and her alive, you can imagine what it's going to be if something happens.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking, you know,
Even
we
knowing
went and took that
you
trip
know
to
that
see Mother,
She has
and
to
then the
die
next day it
like
rained all
everyone
day.
else has to sometime.
I was noticing, you know, I remember that.
I thought you said they was back.
they are, they're supposed to be.